Please imagine, there is a group of people. They don't have pretty clothes or decent haircuts. They seldom have delicacies. And their family visits them only on New Year's Day through the entire year. What do you think about that? Can you figure out who they might be? Before I really tell you who they are, I would like to say that, to me, these people are mentors of life. So who are those people? Actually, they are a group of physically or mentally challenged people. This summer vacation, I served as a volunteer in a nursing institution in Yilan for a week. This nursing institution is where I saw these people. I still remember how shocked I was when I first met them. I just couldn't help but tremble. When we volunteers started to do our work, we were assigned to take them out for a short walk. During the walk, I had no idea how I could interact well with them with my poor Taiwanese. However, after some days, I found that they began to recognize me and hold my hands initiatively. This made me think that maybe what they need was simple. That is, the feeling of being cared and being accompanied by others. At that moment, I was so touched by the trust they had placed in me. During my whole volunteer experience, I have learned two important things from them. The first thing is how important imagination is when interacting with these mentally or physically challenged people. Imagination enables us to think in others' shoes, even if we have never experienced what they are going through. Imagination serves as a bridge, linking our minds with others. When staying with these people, they sometimes suddenly stood up and started shouting, or quietly, secretly slipped away. And most of the time, I couldn't get what they were trying to express. Although it is hard to understand them, I do think it is important to open my heart and think from their perspectives. And this is the first thing I learned from these people: developing empathy by imagination. And the second thing came from my most precious memory. I can recall it was a warm and sunny day, and I was looking after a physically and mentally challenged lady who was in her mid-30s. While pushing her wheelchair, I pointed at the things around us and described them with simple vocabularies, like, "Here's a tree, look, there's a flower, and I'm Jessica." During the lunchtime, after helping the lady with her meal, I started to have my own lunch. She sat beside me, and she told me her wish with sparkling eyes. She portrayed her dream wedding. A beautiful bride wearing white ball gown with detailed beadings. She, a lovely bride, will put up makeups and wear high heels. Suddenly, she held my hands in hers and told me, "I will invite you to my wedding." That was the very moment that I was so touched and my tears welled up. It was heart-wrenching. I wish I could tell her how excited I would be if her dream were to come true. For healthy people, having a wedding might be magnificent, but not unreachable. But how about them? The severely disabled people. Will having a wedding be luxurious for them? And this reminded me of how lucky I am and how grateful I should be. I would say that my small participation in this process was one of the most rewarding and unforgettable experiences in my life. Being a volunteer, I got much more than I gave, and that was beyond my expectations. For me, these people are mentors of life. They taught me the importance of empathy and recalled my sense of gratitude. They opened up new horizons for me, and they told me how wonderful and precious life is. In general, we don't have much chance to get along with these people, and we might be frightened or not knowing how to get along with them at first. However, if you are willing to open your heart and build up your connections with them, I believe you can learn a lot from them just as I did. Toastmasters of the evening.